Hey everybody, it is another Can I Get a Witness? And today is going to be about one of the shortest verses in the Bible, and that is 1 Thessalonians 5:17, which says, pray constantly.
Yes, and in my study Bible it says, we cannot spend all of our time on our knees, but it is possible to have a prayerful attitude at all times. This attitude is built upon acknowledging our dependence of God, realizing His presence within us, and determining to obey Him fully. Then we will find it natural to pray frequent, spontaneous, short prayers. A prayerful attitude is not a substitute for regular times of prayer, but should be an outgrowth of those times.
I find myself having my times of prayer, whether that's, I pray in the morning. I'm a night prayer. But I fail sometimes of stopping during the day and saying short little prayers. And it kind of just depends on what's going on in life, but you're really good at that.
I'm different. I pray a lot throughout the day, whether it's a morning prayer before I get up or it's many prayers throughout the day. There's a lot of times that I'll just be praying in the midst of whatever I'm doing, or if the kids, like Statler, had a bad dream last night, and so I immediately just sat with him and tried to pray with him real quick and just try to help him get rid of that through prayer. And so for me, I do a lot of little prayers. I wouldn't say that I specifically set out to have designated prayer times, which I feel like you need both. And we both are kind of the opposite, but we need to learn to have a little bit of both.
Well, and that's what the scripture says, is that you need your time with God by yourself to do those prayers. And, we were all taught to pray with our heads down, our eyes closed, our hands together. But it's okay to pray in the car as you're driving down the road. I've had a lot of talks with God going down the road when I don't understand something. And there's been a lot of those. I've had a lot of daily prayers here in the last few weeks of just stopping, catching myself in a moment where I'm getting frustrated or worrying about something that I can't control. And you just stop and say, God, take it away. It's in your hands. Or ask Him. Just come right out and ask Him. We've talked about that in another witness. Can I get a witness? Of have a conversation with God.
Be specific.
Be specific in your prayers and all of those things. So drive down the road and have a prayer. I've got some flights tomorrow, and believe me, I pray a lot more on a flight than maybe I do during the normal course of a regular day. So constant prayer is a good thing.
Yes.
So pray this week. Pray a bunch. Pray with your family. Pray by yourself. Pray for things specific, and let us know how that works out for you, because I bet it's going to be good. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next week.